guys. So this is, me, I'm always checking in and always excited to share my testimonies. And I just had to come this morning and share an encounter with you guys. So as I'm sure some of you are aware, some are not aware, but so God himself personally relocated me and my family back to New York because he has an assignment here for me. And when we were leaving Florida, I rented a storage unit to put all our stuff in storage. And God had a different plan. He said, no, you're not going to store anything. You're going to give everything away. And so I literally gave every single thing away. All we came back to New York with our clothes and our shoes. Even when we left Florida, we didn't even know where we were going to stay. Because at first I was making arrangements and then I stopped. And I said, you know what? God said, when I send you, lackest thou nothing. And so I stopped trying to make arrangements for where we were going to stay. And I left Florida and I left it in God's hands. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here in New York and we don't have to pay for rent. We don't have to pay lights. We don't have to pay gas. We don't have to pay internet. We don't have to pay cable. We don't have to buy food. For my entire duration of my assignment here in New York City. So whether the assignment takes a year, 2 years, the next 5, 10 years, God has provided. And this is what he says, when I send you, not when you send yourself. He said, when I send you, lackest thou nothing. And I am here, and he has provided. But the main thing I wanted to share with you guys was this. We stopped in Georgia because we wanted to fill up with gas and the kids wanted something to eat. So I sent them in McDonald's to get the food. While they were in McDonald's, I came outside the vehicle and I stood gazing into the skies because I like doing that and talking to him and always hoping that one day I would see angels ascending and descending. Anyway, that day I was gazing into the skies. He pulled me into a trance. And a trance where he took me down a reflective lane where I could have seen my wretchedness, where you could have seen your sin. Yet the focus of the trance was not your sin. He was taking me to that place where I can see his heart. And in that trance, you could see the severity of the mistakes you've made, yet that was not the focus. He brought me into the depth where I could see the extent of his love for me, the extent of his love for humanity. And that place is, you got to pray and ask God to take you to his heart. Because when he brings you to that place, I stood there in Walmart parking lot and I wept like a baby. Because it was the first time I see God in such a different dimension. A dimension where I get to see the depth of love he has for us. In the middle of those chaos, in the middle of those Ananias and Sapphira moments where you could drop dead. But you see past all that. You see the depth of his love he has for us. And I just want to tell you, he took me there to see his heart. And this is why you got to stop praying selfish prayers. You see, when I pray, I ask him to show me his heart. When I pray, I ask him to let me bear some of your burdens today that you're carrying. And those are the kind of prayers you got to pray. So that way he can take you into his personal space. And I can tell you, he brought me back to New York because he says he has an assignment here for me. And you can know he sent me because I don't have to worry about anything. We all know how expensive it is to live in New York City. Yet he brought me back here and I don't have to worry about rent, light, gas, food, internet, utilities. He says, when I send you, lackest thou nothing. And for those of you who have already reached out to me to partner with me, you want to be a part of God's movement. Because you see his hand upon my life. And you have already reached out to come into alignment with this vision. Well, I just want to tell you that you are more than welcome. I will reach out to you to let you know what the assignments are and how we're moving forward with God's agenda. But I am here today to say, you see, when God opens doors, there is no human being on this planet to close them. And I want to thank him for what he's doing in my life. And like I keep telling you guys, this is just the beginning. The doors he have already opened for me is mind-blowing. Come next weekend, I have another mind-blowing video to post. But until then, keep praying the right prayers. Get off the me prayers and start asking God to share his burdens. Ask him to share his heart with you, the things that concern him, and watch him take care of your needs according to his size. Because remember, when he bless you, he don't bless you according to your size. He takes care of your needs according to his size, his capacity. So get off the legalist floor and get yourselves onto the trading floors of grace and see God's anointing upon your life. Stay tuned. Coming from the platform of Righteousness by Design Incorporated. See you next time.